Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to my Bengali subscribers. It is the Bengali New Year, which is a holiday in Bangladesh as well as the Bengal region of India, like West Bengal. So I've teamed up with 3 of my Bengali girlfriends here on YouTube, Nabila, Sharifa, and Runa, and I love that we all kind of did our own personal style. My video is giving me like 2000s Rani Mukherjee vibes, so I really like it. It's super colorful. We all did really different looks. Their videos are all linked in my description box, so let's jump into my tutorial. So I'm starting out with my Farsali Unicorn Essence under my eyes, and I am blending it out with my Beauty Blender and my foundation at the same time. It's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. And I'm just going to jump right into eyes. I'm going to kind of jump all over my face. So I'm priming my lids with my Pure Cosmetics Hydro Gel Lift Eye Primer, and I'm just blending it out with my fingers. For eyeshadow, I'm using the Persona Cosmetics eyeshadow palette by my friend Sona. And I'm starting with this light matte color first, and I'm just using a fluffy blending brush, and I'm just working that into my crease. Now I'm taking this burnt orange color with a more tapered brush, and I'm just working that deeper into my crease, and I'm going to wing it out. Now I'm going to take like a thick kind of pencil brush almost. It's like a dense, yeah, I guess it's like a pencil brush, but it's a little thicker than usual. And I'm taking the color Fearless, which is a dark matte brown. And first I'm just going to pack it into my outer V as well as create a little wing with it. And then I'm going to start buffing it out and blending it out with something a little more fluffy. And now with a highlight color, I'm using the color Sassy, and I'm using a little lip brush. I'm just highlighting the peak of my brow bone, and I'm also going to use that same shadow and that same brush to pack into my tear duct area, my inner corner. Now for our pop of color and glitter, I'm first going to start with my Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust eyeshadow in the color Magnetic, and I'm just working that kind of on like the inner half of my eyelid, and I'm just going to blend it out with my fingertip. And now for some glitter as well as a base for loose glitter, I am using the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in the color XOXO, and then I'm going to take this loose glitter by Violet Voss. It's called Kiki. It's like a medium pink. It's really pretty, and I'm just going to pack that right on top. And now for under eye concealer, I'm using my OG like favorite concealer I haven't touched in forever. I don't know why, but this is my Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in number 6. This was like my holy grail concealer for years, so I'm excited to kind of bring it back. So it's a very thick, almost dry kind of consistency, so the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir really helped to blend it out. So I'm just buffing the edges out with my Japanesque Fluff Concealer Brush, but I'm going to give myself a spray all over with my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist, and then I'm just going to blend the rest out with a Beauty Blender, and that really helped melt it into my skin and look really, really beautiful. Now I'm going to lay down a little cream contour. I'm using my Hourglass Vanish Seamless Foundation Stick in the color Espresso. This is a foundation, but I just got a super dark color and I like to use it for contouring. So I'm just blending it out with this angled Morphe brush. We're going to finish up our highlight areas. So I'm going in with my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I'm just using a fluffy Morphe brush to just pack it on. I don't like using a sponge anymore because I just end up wasting way too much product. So I am packing it on heavy because I am going to let it sit and bake, and then I'm going to use a pink powder on the apples of my cheeks. This is the Bobbi Brown Pink Retouching Powder, which is discontinued now, but Ben Nye also has a pink powder. So now I'm using that same Bobbi Brown Retouching Powder in a yellow color, and I'm just working on my other highlight areas, but I'm brushing it away quickly. And now to really cut and sink in our cheeks, I'm using this Pixi Strobe and Sculpt palette. I'm using the ashy brown first, and I just used a flat Morphe brush. I know it's not blended, but I'm just hopping all over the face. So I'm just lining my waterline with this blue eye pencil by Smashbox, and we are going to go back to our cheeks, of course. But let's just finish up our eyes because, again, I'm jumping all over the place. So I'm using this purple color. It is called Cheek, and I just used a flat brush, and I just packed it along my lower lash line. So now that there's not going to be any more fallout, I'm brushing away all that loose powder I left, and now I'm blending out like smoking out that lower lash line with a pencil brush. Oh my god. I can't keep up. I'm moving too fast. So going back to that Pixie palette, I'm using the warmer brown and I just blended out that cheek contour. Now for blush, this is a new Hourglass strobe lighting blush, and the color is Iridescent Flash. It literally came in the mail today, so I was really excited to dig in. You guys know I love their powders. This is a really beautiful, like, fuchsia hot pink. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed. So now going back to that ashy brown from that Pixie palette, I'm just going to contour my nose. I'm using the Kat Von D concealer brush. And now for cheek highlight, I'm going in with the new Huda Beauty 3D highlight palette. This is the Pink Sands highlight palette. I'm going in with Capri first, which is a cream highlight. So I'm using a little stippling brush. And then I'm going to set it with Santorini, which is a very white and bright highlight. It's beautiful. Watch this. Ugh, unreal. So I'm keeping that really concentrated to like the top of my cheekbone, and I'm just dusting it lightly on my forehead. But then I'm going to go in with Azores, which is very gold, and I'm just patting that right underneath Santorini, so it's a nice little gradient we have going on. So I'm going to do the same thing with my nose. I'm going to use Capri first, and then I'm going to set it with Azores. I didn't want to go too bright with Santorini. So now I am lining my lips with this MAC lip pencil in the color Spice. I know my lips are so dry, but that's like pregnant girl problems. And now for my lip color, I'm going in with a new Huda Beauty Liquid Matte. This is the color Girlfriend. It's gorgeous, so I'm just going to obviously fill in my lips with that. Optional step, I just love layering and just adding more and more colors. I'm going in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer just to add some warmth and color to my face. The last thing I want to look is ashy or even muddy from my contour, so I just think that wrapped up my face makeup in like a perfect little bow. You guys know I love face makeup. So I applied my lashes off camera. They're Lily Lashes in Miami, and I also applied mascara to my lower lashes. I'm adding a gloss on top of my liquid lip. It's kind of colorless, but it has like glitter. It's a Jouer lip topper, and it's the color Rose Gold. It's like a pink and gold glitter mix. It's beautiful, and it looks perfect on top of Girlfriend. I love it. This is the completed look. I hope you guys really, really loved it. As you can tell, I am not wearing a winged liner. I'm not wearing any eyeliner on top. I actually couldn't find it, but I liked how it turned out without it. So thanks guys so much for watching. Check out all the girls. Check out my previous video, and if you're not subscribed already, please do. It helps me out so much. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!